Hi, my name is Sana Islam and I'm a program manager in Azure Stack HCI team at Microsoft. In this session, we'll cover how you can monitor Azure Stack HCI with Azure Monitor HCI Insights, which will ensure your resources are healthy and performant. In Microsoft Azure, you can see all your resources in Azure portal and monitor them with Azure Monitor. You can use Azure Stack HCI Insights, which is an interactive, fully integrated service which provides health, performance, and usage insights about registered Azure Stack HCI clusters that are connected to Azure and are enrolled in monitoring. There are a couple of benefits for using Azure Stack HCI Insights. It is managed by Azure, which means it is always up to date, and it does not require any third-party software setup. Azure Monitor Agent uses managed identity to interact with Log Analytics Workspace, which ensures safety. It is highly scalable. The visualizations will be able to load more than 250 plus clusters across all your subscriptions within a tenant at a time. User can easily customize the workbook template and add, remove, or edit visualizations and queries. Azure Stack HCI follows pay-as-you-go model, which means customers pay only for the logs that are collected, and they can be easily removed, added, or edited as per user need. This is an architectural representation of Insights implementation. Here is an Azure Stack HCI cluster with 3 cluster nodes. Azure Monitor Windows Agent, also known as AMA, is installed on each cluster node, which collect logs from the machines. The logs or performance counters which are collected are specified in the data collection rule. AMA agent then sends these logs to a log analytics workspace. This workspace is like a database to store logs. HCI Insights then uses Coast the Query language to query the log analytics workspace. Azure workbooks are then used to visualize the data and provide pre-built workbook templates. Now let's see this in practice. This is an HCI cluster that is already registered on the required OS version and has managed identity enabled. Under nodes, you can see all of the nodes are ARC enabled, which enables it to provide powerful management capabilities like Insights. On clicking on Insights, you are redirected to the Welcome screen. Click on Get Started. A right pane opens. Here you can choose from a bunch of existing collection rules or create a new data collection rule. DCR specifies the event logs and performance counters which are required to light up Insight workbooks. Let's give DCR a name. Azure Stack HCI will be pre-appended to the rule name, which helps in identifying the data collection rules created by Microsoft. A data collection endpoint is used to access the configuration service to fetch associated DCRs for AMA. You can select from existing ones or create a new one. Choose from your existing subscriptions or resource groups. The events and perf counters are stored in a log analytics workspace. You can select the resource group you want the workspace to be created in and click on Review plus Create. You will be redirected to the final screen, which will give you a summary of performance counters, the Windows event logs, the log analytics workspace, and the name of the DCR that will be created. Click on Setup. You will be redirected to the extensions page, where you can see the Azure Monitor Windows Agent will be installed on all of the nodes of the cluster. After a while, navigate to Monitor, Azure Stack HCI, and you'll be able to see your cluster along with other clusters. At first glance, I know the health status of my clusters. For this cluster, you can see there's a critical health fold for a server and a physical disk. Click on the cluster name. You'll be redirected to Insights workbook for that single cluster, which will give you more detailed information about the health fault, the faulting resource ID, the severity, and the fault time. The Servers tab gives information like servers under the cluster, the server health, the server state, the uptime for those servers, the CPU and memory usage. You can also drill down further for details like RDMA or non-RDMA data. The third tab, Virtual Machine, shows the status of the VMs within a cluster and the number of VMs running, if the VM has been running or stopped or failed. The last tab, Storage, gives information about the total storage capacity and the available storage capacity. It tells about the health of the volume by metrics like IOPS, throughput, and latency. This is how easy it is to configure Insights. There is plenty more to discover regarding Azure Stack HCI Insights. To learn more about what we covered today as well as full breadth of insights and tools available, visit the link mentioned on the slide. Thanks for watching.